Let's figure out how to increase your testosterone 30 different ways. Stick with me. By the end of this, if you continue to track your energy levels, your sex drive, the muscle in your shoulders, traps, and upper chest, you're going to see the results in a short period of time, and you'll be able to feel it, and you'll feel so much better. Number one, take a cold shower when you wake up. That's going to help you start your day. You're not going to have any excuses not to do the right things and the other 29 things that are helping you increase your testosterone. Number two, you need to go outside and get morning sunlight. You can't just be a couch potato staying inside on your phone in your bed with the shutters closed till 10 a.m. You need to go outside and get the sun in through your eyes, on your skin, and that's going to help you get the correct vitamin D levels you need, but more importantly, set your circadian rhythm, which is going to let your hormonal system know what's going on. Number three, while you're standing outside, go ahead and do some grounding. Grounding is basically where you just get your bare feet on the earth and walk around. That's going to stimulate the bottom of your feet, which is good for your nerves. And it's also going to force you to get outside because you have to go ground. Number four, you need to get your breathing right. Some of you guys breathe like this. The correct way to breathe is 5.5 seconds in, 5.5 seconds out, through your nose, using your diaphragm, breathing through your belly like this. And I exaggerated so you could hear it, but a Japanese proverb is basically that a warrior's breath cannot even be felt, and if you put a feather beneath his nostrils, it shouldn't move when he breathes. It should be continuous. You shouldn't be holding your breath throughout the day. You need to ensure you're getting the right amount of oxygen for your body and that you're not storing up carbon dioxide and stale air in your lungs because you're only breathing with this top half uh, and arrhythmically. Number five, you're still going to need to supplement vitamin D3 and K2 unless you work outside. So we already talked about getting the sunlight. It's still probably not going to be enough. Almost everybody in the United States is vitamin D deficient. And unless you're working outside, I highly doubt you're going to have the correct amount of vitamin D. So supplement it. Number six, you need to eat red meat. You need to eat organs because they have zinc and magnesium and many other nutrients. You can't just eat steaks. You're going to be missing out on a lot of nutrients there because there's no organs, first off and foremost. There's no real large amounts of collagen or other connective tissues. So ground beef is going to be better for that. And one step further is adding an organ meat with the ground beef. If you want an ancestral blend, you can buy that. Or you can have the organs separately on your own. Organs to start out trying are going to be liver, heart, spleen, kidney. And if you don't like the taste, again, just get them all ground together. And that's going to get your multivitamin. You don't need to take a multivitamin if you get high quality grass fed ground beef. That is your multivitamin. You don't need to eat vegetables. These eat vegetables. What do you think a cow does all day long? Eats vegetables, you eat it. It's the simple food chain. You learn it in biology in elementary school. Number seven, you need to cut out sugars unless it's fruit, honey, or maple syrup. Natural sugars only. Don't be scared of fruit. I guarantee you cannot get fat eating only apples. You don't need to be eating highly refined corn syrup, soda, Sprite, Mountain Dew, yellow Gatorade. Number eight, something you've been told to be scared of that you shouldn't be scared of at all is animal fats. Animal fats are good for you. They're great for you. You can remember it like this. You must eat animal fat to burn animal fat. The more animal fat you eat, the more animal fat you burn. Eat the animal fat, burn your own animal fat. What is shit is seed oils. If you don't know what a seed oil is, you're late to the game. Google it. Polyunsaturated fatty acids are not good for you. Look them up. Number 10, don't be afraid of eating cholesterol. Dietary cholesterol does not influence your body's cholesterol. Also, cholesterol in your body is not necessarily bad. It depends on if you're fat. If you're fat, stop being fat. But eat as much eggs as you want. Eat plenty of butter. That stuff is absolutely nutrition dense. Number 11, processed food is garbage. If you look at the back of it and it's got like 20 plus ingredients, you don't even know how to pronounce them, throw it out. Your little Ben and Larry's vegan cookie is not going to get you to the next level. That is tanking your testosterone. Number 12, vegetables are bad. We alluded to this earlier. You're not a cow. You're not a rabbit. Stop eating vegetables. Ron Swanson says it good. Why would I eat what my food eats? You are not an herbivore. You're not an herbivore. You're probably not even much of an omnivore. Human stomach acidity is very high and actually is more indicative of the fact that we are probably scavengers and carnivores who only resorted to eating plant foods when we had to because we couldn't find other foods. Number 13, no compression shorts. Get yourself some boxer briefs or some boxers or free ball it and go commando like a badass. Compression shorts are not letting your scrotum do its job, which is to modulate the heat of your testicles. When your testicles get too hot, your sperm count goes down, testosterone goes down. And that kind of goes into number 16. Keep your balls cold, especially in the sauna. Because number 17 is sauna is good for you. The heat shock proteins, the cardiovascular release you get, being in the sauna is great for you, but you need to make sure your balls don't overheat because that's going to negatively affect your testosterone. A great way to do this is to wear a pair of boxers and go in the cold shower before you go into the sauna. That way, your testicles stay nice and cold. Or you can bring an ice pack, a cold water bottle, anything that will do the trick. Number 13, no compression shorts. Don't wear compression shorts. You need to have boxer briefs, boxers, or free ball it, go commando. Compression shorts are not letting your testicles modulate their heat appropriately via the scrotum. Let those boys hang. Let them do their job. Number 14, no plastic clothes. Compression shorts are double bad because they're usually made of plastic and they're compressing your testicles. Plastic clothes, especially polyester, is a very, very common one. And they like to trick you into thinking it's cotton and it feels about the same, looks about the same. But really, if you burn it, it just melts because it's plastic. Is nuking your testosterone. Your skin, again, is an endocrine organ and it can absorb things through it. Water is one of them. Plastics, estrogenics are another. Stop wearing polyester, stop wearing plastic clothes, get cotton, linen, silk. Get stuff they wore before the Industrial Revolution and you'll be good. And usually it feels better on your skin and it doesn't leave you with terrible BO. You'll notice wearing a cotton shirt, you probably won't have much armpit BO unless you're eating processed garbage and you like using your aluminum deodorant every single day and your disgusting, nasty body washes. But if you wear polyester, it's not breathable and your BO is going to be terrible anyways. Why would you want that? Number 15, the sauna is good for you. There's heat shock proteins. It's good for your cardiovascular system. But going back to what we talked about earlier about modulating the heat of your balls, you need to keep your balls cold in the sauna, which is number 16. You can do this by wearing a pair of swimming trunks and getting them soaking wet with cold water from a cold shower beforehand, or having an ice cold water bottle or an ice pack in the sauna. And then you'll be good to go and you get double the benefits. Number 17, don't ever touch a receipt. Paper receipts have BPAs all over them. There's almost 100 times BPAs on one plastic receipt. And if you touch it, it absorbs through your skin in about 10 seconds. Terrible for you. Best way to handle it is when they say, "Do you want your receipt?" Say no. They start to throw it out. Say, wait, actually, would you mind holding that while I take a picture of it? Bam. And then as you leave, tell them, stop touching receipts, wear some gloves. Number 18, BPA free is probably worse. And here's why. When companies, megacorps like Procter and Gamble, who don't give a shit about your health and are just coming up with products and coming up with problems to solve when they're the ones causing the problems, well, basically they're getting heat. Hey, where's all these BPAs? So they come up with BPA free, but BPA free is just BPS, BPF, worse estrogenics. So avoid plastics. Number 19, drink reverse osmosis water or distilled water. Tap water is full of fluoride, heavy metals, and other chemicals that cannot be filtered out. When cows are fed corn and soy, which are highly estrogenic, and they poop, their shit turns into runoff and it goes into the water supply. and you drink it. I don't want that. Reverse osmosis water. You can get a filter online for about 250 bucks. It's very affordable, pays itself off very quickly, especially if you got roommates or family you're buying it with. You'll feel so much clearer. Your mind will be sharp. Number 20, you need to stay hydrated. Most of Americans are chronically dehydrated. Your body needs water. Your body is 75% water. Water is the key to life. And that's why it matters. 21, speaking of water, when you're taking a shower, you need to throw out your body wash. Number 22, you need to throw out your cologne. Throw out the body wash. It's full of phthalates, parabens, and other fake fragrances and chemicals that are just destroying your hormones. And also, they're probably messing with your skin quality. It's getting dry. It's ashy. Now you need another product from Procter and Gamble under one of their other brands because they like to create problems and solve them and create more problems. So throw those out. You don't need body wash. If you stop using body wash, you'll notice that you never needed it to begin with. If you do need body wash, get olive oil soap, get a beef tallow soap, a coconut oil soap, and you just need to wash your pits, your crotch, your feet. You can have a nice face wash, but avoid those parabens, phthalates, all those chemicals. And you also don't need the shampoo. I haven't washed my hair with shampoo in 2 years. The most I've used is the bar soap I use on my body, I used on my hair. And that's only occasionally, maybe when I've had a lacrosse helmet on or I've been in the woods for multiple days without any shower. But just use water. That's all you need. Your body produces the right amount of oil to keep your hair healthy, but not too much oil that it's greasy and not so little that your hair is dry. The products you add to your body are disrupting that. Cologne, why is cologne bad? Those fragrances we talked about, unless you can verify that it's from a safe fragrance source, it's probably harming you. And as you breathe it in, those particles are going into your body and affecting you negatively. So instead of trying to cover up for how bad you smell, correct your diet and you'll smell much better. You won't even need cologne. Number 23, throw out your aluminum deodorant. And if you need any deodorant, use a Thai salt stick. It's just salt. Imagine a popsicle, and it's just salt. You put water on it, you rub it on your armpits, it dries out, and it does the job. Aluminum deodorant is making the problem worse and it's staining your clothes and ruining them. Number 24, you need 8 to 9 hours sleep minimum. 7 to 8 is not enough. 8 to 9 minimum. If you're working out, you're a high performance athlete, you're going to need probably 9 to 10 or maybe even more than 10. Elite marathon runners usually do 10 hours of sleep a day and an hour nap after lunch before they do their afternoon session. In order to get good sleep, you need to be waking up at the same time every day, which is number 25. You need regularity. Wake up at the same time every day, start with that, then go to sleep at the same time every day. That will help set your circadian rhythm. Very important. Number 26, use a calendar to reduce your cortisol. Cortisol, a stress hormone, negatively affects your testosterone. The stress you want in your life is stress that you consent to and you voluntarily take on because it will make you better. Generally, besides that, you want to be in a cool, calm, collected manner. So manage your stress as best you can. And one way to do that is to get a calendar. Some of you are still acting like high schoolers. You don't even have the calendar app on your phone, even though it's installed when you buy the phone from the store. I don't even know how you show up to your doctor's appointment on time, or how do you even take a shit? I mean, some of you guys have no sort of regularity to your schedule. Download a calendar app or get a paper agenda and write in what you need to do. And that way you can ensure everything you need to get done gets done on time. You don't have this looming anxiety over top of you like, is it going to work out? Number 27, do not put your phone in your pocket if you can help it. If it goes in your pocket, turn off the Wi-Fi, turn off the cellular, put it on airplane mode. The EMFs are negatively affecting you. You don't want those. So number 28, similar, don't put your laptop on your lap. That's a misnomer. They named it the wrong thing. It's not the laptop, it's the desktop. Put it on your desk, not on your lap. Same reasons why. Number 29, don't use Bluetooth. This kind of goes off the past two ones, but you walking around with your Apple earbuds in 24/7, first off, you guys love to cross the crosswalks without looking both ways. I ought to just hit you one time. Some of you guys are driving cars with them in. I ought to just hit you also. or drag you out of your car like GTA and pull them out of your ears, and maybe your ears are still bloody. Number 30, turn your phone off when you're sleeping. I want you to do this experiment. Put your phone next to your head when you're sleeping. Notice your quality of dreams. They're much lower than when you turn your phone off when you're sleeping. Don't put your phone next to your head if it has to be on. If you need the alarm, put it across the room. If you can, turn off the phone. That's 30 ways. This barely even breaks the surface. There's hundreds more. It's hard to tell you what not to do. It's easier to tell you what to do. So if you have questions about specifically what the DXD team does in order to optimize our hormones, because it's not all about testosterone. Everything we said for testosterone applies to women's progesterone. It applies to the correct amount of estrogen. It applies to just overall health. We just need to debate your STEMBot brains into watching this video. So thank you. If you want to get some vitamin D3, our company sells it. You can get on the website with the discount. Use code DAVID.